All right, we're back in. We're back in. We're back in. We're back live again. I don't know if it's the same. Is it still the same chat? It reloaded.
Is it?
Yes, it is.
Is it? Sweet.
Yes.
Oh, no, it didn't. It separated it into two files. Oh, well. I'll deal with it.
No worries. I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah, it's alright, though. Oh, well. Oh, Ron Gamer joined us. Hello for part 2. We'll just call this part 2 of the nighttime stream. Yeah, Ron Gamer, you better be Ron Gamer did. Oh no, that's right. You didn't make it. You did tell me that first stream. Ah. Yeah, we're back. Yeah, I know. Whoopsies. All of a sudden, I look down and my phone's just like powering off. I'm like, no, no. All right. My Lions Past events are us by 150 crowns. See, I'm telling you, I don't know exactly what's up with Thrones R Us over there, but I would have thought that they would have been a little bit higher on the leaderboard. But it just must be stiff competition over there on the second server. All right. Welcome back, everybody. Just in case you're tuning in for the first time and you didn't watch the first part, I got people here on the voice chat here with me from band. We got Shooter McGavin here, Prometheo, Doom, Bo, Truth, and Rio Hand. So we had a bunch more earlier, but obviously as the night continues, things progress. Although we did add Shooter McGavin because he, of course, is the late night king, and we are, of course, poaching on his realm.
We are not peasants.
We're poaching on his realm of late night. Yeah, we're back. Everyone has 2 to 7 million, so it's hard. Yeah, it seems stiff competition even in second server. But again, like I was saying earlier, I don't believe you'll ever see this kind of stiff competition ever again as long as they release down to Masters and possibly even eventually Champion Leagues. I don't think they're going to release Throne Wars as far down as Gold. I just think that's kind of ridiculous.
So
Yeah, that's
just
silly.
just to comment on competition last week. Woo! That was tough.
Yeah.
Because everybody wanted to play this Throne Wars. So, I mean, Hammer did what they normally do. Just, usually between 90, 80 and 90 million. We did a little bit more than that. Typically, we're somewhere around 8th place in the league. We feel like it was around 8th place or so. If we were in the high 20s, just right outside the motion. So it was definitely some intense competition last week.
Yeah. Definitely some intense competition last week. I agree with you, Bo. Still got, what do we got? 13 lands? 13 lands left. Oh, I did get the, I just got my 4 for the day. But I usually let them go until after 4 a.m. because Eastern Standard, because then I get the credit for the daily claim. But we'll save them for tomorrow when I wake up. All right, so let's get into a little more action. Oh, the brain's probably not here anymore. The brain probably left. He's like, I didn't even get to see a battle.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can find one of these charred lands that I can just take down really easily. Not really.
So when you guys are donating lands, are you donating more than one at a time, or do you try to donate as many as possible?
One at a time.
Yeah, mostly one at a time. I've done 2 though, and in the very beginning I did 3, and that's kind of like a feat. If you think most people are like, "Wow, 3," you know, but no.
The absolute madman.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, anymore, you're lucky to get one in, man. I wouldn't even mess with trying to send multiple. I mean,
Yeah.
that's just my experience in it.
It is not possible to donate more than 1, Quick says? I could have sworn...
I got 2 in one time, but everything else has been singles.
Yeah, I've never been able to do more than one at a time.
Yeah.
I could have sworn
so
I...
Are we just trying to hold war, or are we trying to take over a second one?
Well, the way it's been kind of set up, and I've gone over this a little bit earlier, but I'll do it again, especially if this is the first time anybody else is watching this this second part of the nighttime stream. But First Life is being pretty much run by League of Gods. The second one, Wealth, is being taken care of by Force. The third throne, Justice, is got Unknown, War Gods, and League of Gods all up in the top there, kind of vying. We have the War Throne, and we've been fighting 1, which is 1 vision, basically, off. And then the Death Throne, which is going to be Soul Ridge and Momo Squad, has been going back and forth on that, but Soul Ridge has locked it down right now. So basically, as long as we continue to hold 1 throne, we've been rising the entire first day.
Yes.
So
I like that.
I think it's interesting that one apparently had at least 2. I haven't double checked, but they had at least 2 alliances in this server, and they abandoned one to consolidate. So that's probably who we're going up against, the best of those 2 teams.
Oh, really?
That's very interesting.
Interesting.
Hammer's climbing a little bit as well. We're up to 42. We were like 46 earlier.
nice.
It's interesting though. Everybody's going to get divine gems, even the last place team.
Yeah, Leon says he's been trying for hours, but only got in 1 time. Yeah, as soon as you get in, I would suggest not leaving the game, Leon. To be honest with you, I mean, as soon as you get in, you got to play. You know, I've seen Dougie Fresh says he's seen a few peeps drop 3 lands at once. How is beyond me because 1 land is nearly impossible. I think it's based on the fact that if you are doing it roughly around the time that the zeros are happening, like all of a sudden it's all zeros and it's refreshing it's knocking that last 100 off of a lot of lands. I would say that's the best time to do multiples, but see, you're still not guaranteed. There's still a lot of other people trying to do the same thing you are in that same throne. So the best chances of you sneaking 1 in is probably a lot higher than anything else. So, but your alliance is doing pretty well, Leon. Well, that's good. Hamid Raza asked, "Is there any mini lands? As in, are you implying like people had mini lands on their lands to begin with?" There's Ursula. And then they, of course, just sent them. Yeah, there are. I've seen a few small lands, but see, they all look the same size down here. If you look at them, they all look the same size. So it's a little hard to determine whether it's a land is a 25 or the land is a level like 1, because they all look the same size.
Yeah, so lower level lands are going to be around the outside range.
Really?
Well,
Yeah. I mean, it's
I don't
not
know, man.
But no, that's.
I found some lower level lands on the inside though too, which is a little strange.
Yeah, and I'm catching 22s and 23s on this outer ring here. And I do think it's interesting that all lands pretty much look the same size. You really can't determine what is a big land or a small land.
Yeah, we're still retaining our war throne. People are still periodically sending to the war throne, which is good. And keeping us in place.
Yeah, we got to keep that up, man, because they're fighting hard.
And at this point,
Do you know anybody on the other servers? I'm curious how it's going over there.
well, no, yeah, we asked earlier. Dougie Fresh in the chat was able to list out everybody in the top 5 of the other server, which, surprisingly enough, PE is not in the top 5 of their own server. Which I thought was quite
That's
interesting.
funny.
Quite interesting.
Maybe they just decided it wasn't worth it.
Well, also at the same time, too, there's a lot of people that were playing conservative in the beginning thinking it was going to be similar to last time. Now, what's nuts is the consistency of the leaders in how many lands they're using to hold these thrones. You see 82, 81, 90, 90, 93. The numbers of lands that you need to hold these thrones is pretty high, and it's stayed consistently high the entire time. I do think that is because of the fact of, obviously, the higher health, but what a difference. Oh, you're leaving the scribe? Okay, that's cool. That's cool.
See, what we need to be and what we need to do, and I'm sure most of us have thought about this, but what we need to do is really hammer on this one team as quickly as we possibly can to get them basically to where you have second and third fighting each other, so they'll leave us alone.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Hamid Raz, I'll do some battles. Here.
Yeah, at first I was thinking that you be well served to spread around. But once you get number 1, it's just, there's nothing worth more than that number 1 spot. We just got to pour all our resources into this one, and everything else goes into rating.
Oh, Rio Hands peacing out.
Feverishly tapping.
Yeah. That was me tapping out from mechanical keyboard. Sorry.
Oh, Rio Hand. Very nice for your day 1 report there. Very nice. 41 lands sent, 212 raids. District 13, how we doing? Hey. Yeah, this is my second part of my night stream because it got clipped out. My phone died the first time round, but here we go. Let's see if we can do this up. If your land count is max, what happens with VP lands from 499 deal? That is a good question, Dougie Fresh. Everyone that I've talked to that has bought the deal so far has done so and hasn't had an issue. So
Yeah, the lands just pop up at your garrison, just kind of float out, even if you're past capacity.
yeah.
Can you buy multiple times and just keep stacking lands around?
No, you only can buy it once. Come on, Ulrich. There it is. The one swing I needed. Then what do I got left? Some Goliaths? Oh, they should be easy.
If anybody's about to post, Wardon's about to clear one.
What's about to clear?
Another one land. This guy from one's actually been rating me back, trying to stop filling his land because he's so proud of his door, but not slowing me down at all.
Yeah, exactly, District 13. Exactly. You have too many lands, it takes forever to drop them because they take so long to delete. Yeah. That's been the numero uno complaint, and the one that I think is really going to be very obvious to the developers. But you do like the new maps. Yeah, I noticed you put out one or two videos on the new maps. Very, very nicely done, because yes, they are very different than what we're used to, which has definitely made a lot of players have to play a little differently, which is cool. I like it.
Oh, there's no shit. Right?
What's up?
Does anybody know what time it is?
What time it is?
Yeah, it's like
Right. This just shows you why can't they just do this for the regular game? Just let everybody have their units out on the field instead of have the reinforcements.
Yeah, I think all the VP maps should be like this.
Oh, so you guys like the fact that all the troops are already on the field?
Yeah.
I do, yeah. I like it.
Why? I've never understood the reinforcement concept of, like, you're on defense and your reinforcements just stream into a kill point, into a kill box, basically.
Hamid Raza said time is 9:38 a.m. But yeah, you want me to make a video after the event when I get my rewards? Definitely, Hamid Raza, I definitely will. But also, how do you get thrones by sending lands? Well, you have to. It's all based on how many lands you send. So the more lands you have, the more competitive for that throne you will be. So that's why the more lands that you see that's what this is right here when you look at the thrones. 92 is the leader, and 92 is how many that Non-Toxic War has on that throne. So, of course, that makes it so we control that throne. Whereas, as you see on some of the other thrones, we have a lot less lands on the bottom. I'm referring to these numbers down here. And the leader, of course, has this many lands on that throne to contest it. So it's all about holding it down, you know. Because you want to get every 10 minutes. You want to continue to build your rewards, well, your crowns, I should say, for your alliance. So, but I will be District 13. Are you serious? I was just gonna tell you I will be streaming again tomorrow, and I hope to spend the $4.99 tomorrow. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get... If I get the lands tonight, I don't know if I'm going to be able to donate them all tonight.
Man, we got... What's the map? 18 lands ahead. 2.
Yeah. I want to. Oh gosh, now District 13's making it rain again. Oh, it's making it rain. It's very appreciated, man. It really is. It really makes it. It makes me feel like it's I'm not saying it's necessary, but it definitely makes me feel like my decisions to do a lot of streaming during this event. Makes me feel like it was a little bit, definitely well liked by the community. I appreciate it. I do. Yes. Thank you, District 13. All right, so let's see. Let's find. I keep on going back to the War Throne because I know it's such a concentration, but... Here, let's see if we can get... Nah. I'd like to get back into top 10 on one of these. Still going to take a bit. Alright, we're going to try to contend we're going to try to jump spots over here. So here we go.
I'm trying to figure out some way to lower the settings on my phone so I load this stuff faster.
There you go. Come on. Right now, right here. There it is. At the 00 mark, you just saw me do it, and I'm going to contend one land. Go, right now. Ah, no. Did it work? It did work.
All right, so I'm out of troops, I'm out of spell, I'm out of portal stones.
No, it didn't. I thought it had it working that time.
Out of gems.
The death one has scary music, District 13 says. Yeah, I know, right? When you do go over the thrones, each one does have its own scary music. Oh, so what, Bo? You're done for the night? You all cleaned out?
I'm all cleaned out. I have no troops, no spells, no portal stones. Running low on gems as well, so. But I'm still at the top of our leaderboard for Hammer, so.
Nicely done.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I got full everything ready to go as soon as I get off of work.
Oh, that sounds like... See, Fetch, you're the... Well, wait, how much time do you got left for work?
A couple hours, like 3 or 4.
Wow, see, you're going to be the great nighttime... You're the nighttime crew. You definitely got to lock it down. You got to lock it down for us, Fetch.
Yeah, dude, you're night shift, man.
They call me the janitor.
You really got to throw your spells.
I'm highly impressed. We're locking down the Throne of Life pretty good. I was able to send 2 during the lunch break.
Oh, gosh, District 19. You figured out how to do higher donations now. That's $9.99, District 13. That's very nice. Thank you. Wow. And I will toast to that, District 13. Wow. Thank you.
So I have a bit of a problem. I just finished a really good lunch, and my friggin' vape ran out of batteries. Isn't that life?
Isn't that life? Oh, Ursula.
Is Bo here? Me and Anthrax, we're like the vaping group.
Yeah, I'm usually vaping as well, but right now I'm smoking cigarettes.
See, I work with kids, so I can't smell like smoke around the kids, you know?
It's true, it's true.
What kind of role model would I be?
It's true. You had to burn your stones, Rob Lincoln? Well, District 13 figured out how to raise the bar on the donations. That did happen while you were gone. Otherwise, Rob Lincoln, So Fetch has joined us, and Boganora has run out of absolutely everything. That's pretty much what happened recently.
Is anybody else concerned that Ursula works with kids?
I did think of this. I did think about that as well. I was like, man, how does he get away with working with kids?
He's got to be like working across the counter or behind glass.
Behind glass.
Isn't gonna work.
Yeah. No, nothing against Fetch. I just thought the fact that I'm like, man, the way Fetch talks sometimes, it's like, you know, he could. I'm like, are you a school teacher, or what do you?
So I think basically what that means is he's able to control himself. He just chooses not to.
Yeah. Oh, see, that's what it is. It's literally a two personalities. It's one personality.
You guys know he's a priest, right?
For work. He's a priest?
priest, but it's like a mullet. It's all business in the front and party in the back.
You can't be a Ursula. You can't be a priest. That I don't know about that. I don't know if I really.
That's awesome.
You're stretching it, man.
I'm not a priest. I'm not a priest.
You gonna do some DOT weddings? Marry some people online?
There you go. I got 13 minutes.
You must know I'm actually the head English teacher of a major Japanese company.
There you go.
Yeah.
So I want to ask, because obviously we haven't heard much. Shooter McGavin, can you give us a little bit of an idea what it's like to be free to play and doing the Throne Wars?
To be honest with you, it's not any. I don't see it any different as pay to play at the moment because everything's lagging out. I haven't spent a dime. I've used. All I'm doing is raiding lands. I can't seem to donate.
Are you sure, Shooter? Because I pay a lot of money for this game and I don't lag at all.
You what?
I'm getting zero lag. I must have the VIP effect.
Yeah, no, I think if you pay money, your lands are in the priority queue. Like at the airport.
There you go. You guys have figured out.
Yeah, it's like having TSA pre-check.
TSA said preach. So wait, you're telling me that Shooter McGavin is in he's like the last person to get on the plane? Is that what you're saying?
I got executive platinum status, and Shooter's in Group 7 boarding at the back.
Oh man.
Group C, place number 48.
Wow.
If anybody's ever flown Southwest, you know that means you're sitting in the middle soon.
Bo's the guy when you fly Southwest, who you're sitting up at the front of the plane and you got the space between you and this other guy. And you're no one's gonna sit there. And then Bo gets on, he's the last guy. He's like, "Hey, is that seat taken?" He squeezes right between two dudes.
Wow.
No, that's not. I'm the guy. I usually do the online check-in, so I'm in the first group after the first class, right? And then I go all the way to the back of the plane and get the aisle seat and go to sleep. And that way, nobody wants to wake me up.
That's true. Nobody will wake you up. That's a good point.
And you know where you can find me? I'm going to be where they serve the food because that's where all the hot flight attendants are at.
That's true. That's true. That's where you'd be, Fetch. That is where you'd be. And District...
We flew back from Las Vegas to Atlanta one time, and there were maybe 20 people on the flight, and everybody had their own row. I mean, it was hilarious. There was nobody on the plane. Normally they would have canceled that flight, but they had to have the plane in Atlanta, so they were going to fly it anyway. I stretched out on 3 seats and literally went to sleep.
That's called business class, Bo.
Yeah.
They don't do that on Southwest.
Yeah, they don't. Yo, I was going to say, District 13 says, "Don't knock my team's lands, everyone. My clan is Praetorium born, too." Yeah, I think District 13... I'll see you guys in game. All right, see you later. Yo, Rob Link...
Bo is a couple blocks short of being in the Mile High Club.
Yeah.
No, unfortunately, no. I only fly a couple of times a year, so I don't have any airline. They just take my money.
Yeah, so listen to this. Rob Lincoln says they're in Champ League and have the easiest season of all time, and they're at 22 million already. So do you hear that?
I don't doubt it.
Champion League. Listen, Champion League doesn't have.
Because all the big teams try to get in legend for the Throne Wars.
Exactly.
Champion League.
Plus, Masters League is probably filled with a lot of teams too, and they probably didn't demote, to be honest. The ones that didn't make it in probably stayed in Masters because they knew, hey, why not have at least the season in Masters League without all these teams that are up in Legends right now?
My Titan Hall is full, and I can't collect my Runa. I'm upset about that.
Oh, I collected my Runa. I collected my Runa from the last event, too. The Runa from last event and the Runa from this event. I got double Runas, man.
Okay,
By
guys.
the way,
I'm going
I
to-
saw that they put an XP relic in the calendar.
Oh, yeah. You saw that? They put a 1-star XP relic in the calendar. I was like, congratulations, DOT devs. Congrats.
Oh, I took a picture today. I got the 10 Panthers, and that was the first time I ever got something from the calendar login where I was like, finally, something I can actually use. 10 Panthers is the perfect game for that.
Oh, wow.
Hey, I'm going to
The
drop
rare Icos. The Icos, is that what you call them? That rare 1-star Guardian?
Yeah,
Oh,
the
it's,
1-star Ice Ring. That's what I really need.
It's going in the Panthalon.
the Panthalon? Yeah.
I'm going to drop off and make a video real quick because I'm going to share my secret with the world of how I'm posting these lands.
All right. All right,
But
Prometheus.
be forewarned, it might cause an epileptic fit.
All right. So Ron Gamer says he's in champs at rank 1 right now with 62 million. Wow. Joseph Jensen, do you think they will do a Titan Fusion before Maidens? Well, I believe there's going to be an event this weekend that drops right after Throne Wars for everyone. I believe that. I don't know if anybody else is on the same boat as me, but I believe that's what's going to happen. They're going to drop an event.
Yeah, I think we're going to have an event this weekend like normal.
And then it's very possible we could see a fusion event on Monday. I'm not going to say it's out of possibilities. Although they did promise to have a TOW though before the Maidens drop. So you do have to take into account that TOWs usually are like 2-day events.
But he's got some ping pong action going on there.
Yeah.
Man, somebody's got a beat.
Oh look, Rob Lincoln and Ron Gamer just realized they know each other.
That's cool.
Yeah, they're like, yeah, in my chat, they're like, hey, you're so-and-so? Hey, you're so-and-so? Oh my gosh. Yeah, when people's line or band and in-game names don't match their YouTuber names, hence what happened in my chat just now.
Oh no!
Oh no, what?
Brought the wrong type. I brought the wrong type.
I brought the wrong Titan.
Yeah, I brought Torthan. I meant to bring Siegfried.
Hey, is that coming from Ursula, that feedback? I mean, what I mean by feedback is there's like a echo. Is that you, Ursula? I think it is. Yeah, he just jumped out. So let's hear more from you, Late Night King. Can we hear anything else? What you think about your experiences today there, Mr. McGavin?
I think this is 10 times better than the last Throne War event, but my frustration level is still huge.
I see.
I'm exiting battles, and I don't exactly know if I'm winning, because I think it's just lagging out.
Oh, really? So you're having problems actually with battling? Okay.
Well, not every time, but like maybe 1 out of every 10 battles. And the ones that, it says, it exits me out early, I have to redo all my troops that I have.
Yeah.
Because I technically lose them all.
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
Hamid Raza, does anyone here watch Vikings? I don't know. I've definitely seen it before, but like 1 or 2 episodes, I think, but I never really got into it myself.
So Vikings is pretty awesome. I'm up to about season 4, I think, and then I got distracted by a different show. But I tend to like to binge watch shows, so I'll wait till the season's over and then just watch the whole season over a weekend. But yeah, Vikings is pretty cool.
I just thought I'd randomly try to send to contend a land to a throne that we really weren't all that into, and just wanted to see if it would work. But no.
No soup for you. I am determined to stay up until I at least get rid of the lands that are in my neutral zone.
Oh yeah, you got to get all 4. You got to get them out.
I get these 4 lands contended, and I think that's it for me tonight.
Ah, Jupiter, King of Fire, stopped in to say what up, Z, Bo, and all the rest. Thank you, Jupiter. Yeah, I got a small team here on voice chat with me. Shooter McGavin, Doom, and Truth are all with me right here, right now, and we still have a good amount here in the chat itself. To be honest with you, doing a late night stream like this, having 25 people watching is quite impressive. But of course, Throne Wars is on, so definitely want to be able to show this off. And you do periodically see people sending. You can see it just flashing up on my screen. People are sending lands to thrones and contending, so it is possible.
They're cheating.
Shooters.
No, it's not possible. They're cheating.
They're cheating. They're on our team, Shooter. You're telling us our own teammates are cheating?
That's right.
Hackers, they're hackers, right?
That's right. If the late night king can't do it, nobody can do it.
Hey, Shooter, I think someone posted a message in Band from Hammer that you're hitting their lands.
Oh, really?
Oh,
Dude, pay attention, guys. Don't be hitting our lands.
that is terrible. I abdicate. Throne is full. I hate that message.
Dark is asking, guys, help me out, new players here. That's totally cool, Dark. Which troop combination is best for farming for castle level 10? Well, being the fact that you don't have... Let's see. You don't have Goliath, definitely not. And you don't have... What else? Do you still... I don't know if you have Imperial...
A strong champion and a bunch of militia.
There you go.
Because they're cheap and they train fast and
see you later, Michael.
They die.
Oh, Ashley's here. Hello, Ashley. Ashley's here. Ashley, we've seen you posting a bunch of different, contending a few different lands while we've been streaming. So thank you for joining us. Rob Lincoln says a high-level champ with 1 militia. There you go. I mean, I used to do that with Ulrich a lot, too, at the same time. Also, too, as a castle level 10, player, you may only have access to 3 stars currently up until then. And that's fine. But a 3-star champion would definitely do you good. Also, if you have an opportunity to get a 3-star ranger, the 2 specifically that obviously everybody runs with is going to be the number 1 choice is going to be oh gosh, it's super late and I'm tired. Logu. And, also, too, you see a decent amount of people also using Duran, and also occasionally Sardu, and Sardu as well. So, but Sardu I feel like is the lowest on the ranking system. I feel like Duran is second, even though Duran buffs Goliath. I don't know, it just seems that Duran tends to be used a little bit more. You have a level 24 Akivu and level 7 Snowgore. Okay, very nice. The Akivu will probably be what I would recommend to work with a little bit more, pending on skills, obviously. The Pigs are good champions, especially for lower castle level. But I'm not going to say that they're going to be better than a poison champion. So, like, the best of the 4 pigs... or 5 pigs, sorry, 5 pigs is going to be typically is typically going to be Stone Stout, just because of the fact that he has most recently the more advanced skills of the X skills, but you can still make a Venom Tusk work because of the whole Panther meta, which is going to be slightly changing as we see the new edition of the Lightning Troops here in the next week, which is going to be pretty exciting.
Storm Maidens.
Yes, the Storm Maidens. But yes, cheap troops, champions, they work. Definitely. That's why Ulrich was my favorite when I was leveling up. And they can still be very effective when you're in higher levels as well. You notice I'm using Ulrich tonight because I just didn't want to care about a lot of the random the attacks that I chose in so I can do everything else here in the stream. I got
our alliance took 4th place.
What happened?
We just took 4th.
Oh, we took 4th. Oh, wow.
We took 4th.
Job, guys.
Oh, Tagger, good night, y'all. Okay, thank you, Tagger, for joining. Always appreciated. I have to say, the one thing I do have to say that stands out on my channel specifically, I know the comment section is something that doesn't always, I don't get tons of comments on the videos, but when I do my live streams, I have to say I am very happy with how much my audience tends to be in the chat. I find that I have a very active audience, and everyone likes to participate. Which another reason why I'll always do my best to read all the chat comments, because I enjoy the interaction definitely. So it's awesome.
We do have some pretty lively streams for, let's be honest, being kind of smaller YouTube channels.
Mm-hmm.
Our live streams are. I mean, we watch live streams of other people. They'll have 50,000 subscribers, but there will be 30 people watching.
Yeah, exactly. So it's just nice, and I do have to say, when everyone participates in the streams, I don't do these streams, just for non-toxic alliances or anything like that. I do it for everybody to, Oh, Scorpion Sting jumped on. Nice. Fidisco Gamer, how we doing? People still jumping in.
Good morning.
Smallville jumped in just now. Jeez. To war, Zalon. Smallville, thank you.
Man, the one and only Smallville.
Yeah, the one and only. Wow. Hoist was here a couple hours ago. Oh, I shouldn't say a couple hours ago, like an hour or so ago. Been doing a good amount of streaming. Yuki's here. Oh my gosh.
everybody's here.
I can't believe it. Now see, in my first stream, I had the Brain show up, and Yuki's here now, and oh my gosh, I'm getting all the favorites. I'm very flattered, everyone. Thank you. You're not able to play until morning, Scorpion Sting? Oh my gosh. Well, curious, actually, Yuki. Are you on a Legends team right now? Are you participating in Throne Wars beta? Oh, I'm a famous person. Well, thank you, Scorpion Sting. I'm a famous person in the DOT community. Oh, now you're asking me how Throne Wars is going, Yuki. Well, Throne Wars is going actually pretty good for me, honestly. I'm not gonna be just, agreeing with everyone else that's not having as good of a time due to certain issues. And the issues aren't the same for everybody. There's people not being able to access the game, but when they do get into the game, they stay there because if they get out of the game again, they don't know if they're going to get back in. And there's other players having issues with battles. Yep, here's Leon. He's been, just tried to log in for an hour straight just now to no avail. Oh, man. Oh, you're watching in a Legends server. Yuki is watching in a Legends server. Interesting.
Wow.
There is no open positions, though. Well, at least there's no open alliances in the log server we're in. Let's just say that. But...
Yeah.
Oh, wow, Piranha. Wow, Piranha, I haven't seen you in a long time. I remember you, don't get me wrong. I definitely remember you. You're asking, what's Throne Wars? Oh, Piranha. It's a global event that, of course, this is the beta. This is their second time trying this thing, but good night, Lord Thanos. Thank you for joining us tonight. Your phone just broke 4 hours ago for Disco Gamer. That stinks. But Throne Wars Piranha is an event where you have to fight over 5 different thrones and contest them with lands. It's a completely different game mode here in Dawn of Titans, and it is definitely, as you can see from all the flames you see here, nobody's attacking each other's lands or garrisons, really. For the most part, everyone is just attacking each other's lands that they throw out here. And it is definitely a different situation. And I like it. It's only in Legends League, yes. Oh, you're in Masters, Piranha. Oh, you're still with the game. Good to hear. Good to hear. So you mean you're watching Z, Yuki? Well, wait, it just depends. Yuki could be on the other server, though. Ron Gamer says we need devs to do a DOT Legends TV channel, eagle view of all thrones in a split screen format. Yeah, Ron Gamer, right? Oh, you got a free replacement coming on Thursday, so I'm gonna miss out. Oh, for Disco Gamer, that stinks. I mean, I'm not actively participating, just testing it out. Oh, I see. You're not on the log server. Oh, so you're on the in quotations PE server where they're not in the top 5. I'll probably catch some flack from PE members for saying that, but they're in like 15th place on what is known as the PE server. So, let's see. Leon says, any tips on getting in? Does anybody have any tips for logging into the game and accessing the game? Because that's something I don't usually hear people telling me that there's a certain way to get into the game besides clicking on the icon and having the game open for you. I don't know of any other way to do that. You know what I mean?
I haven't had any issues with that.
Now,
I don't know.
Piranha's asking what the rewards are like. Since this is a beta, they've kind of not made the rewards super crazy ridiculous, but the reason why everybody's participating is because they want to know exactly what Throne Wars is like. They want to compete against the best. Pretty much, these are a lot of alliances that I haven't seen up in Legends League or even in any major, even possibly not even in Masters League. I don't know completely because I'm not usually down there. But there's a lot of alliances here in the Throne Wars and Legends Leagues that I haven't seen in a long time. Like Nobilis, I keep on mentioning them, but I remember seeing them a long time ago, and I thought they disappeared. So it's pretty insane. But the rewards, of course, the throne tokens are different than event tokens. So the throne tokens do not carry over to other Throne Wars, but they're not gotta go. All right, Fredesco Gamer, good to see you. Thank you for dropping by. The throne tokens do not only transfer to other Throne Wars. They do not transfer event to event. But we do have 4 of those tokens, 350 divine gems, and 3,000 regular gems, along with 210 portal stones. So I didn't get the Thorg from the last event. But our current placement among all the rest of the teams is 4th place right now, and we're vying for 3rd. So pretty good strategy that we've been doing right now. Hit the like button. Thank you, Scorpion Sting. I appreciate that. Let's see. Well, I also would like to see what Yuki has to say here in the chat. Yuki, what do you think of the Throne Wars? Please give us a 1 to 2 sentence evaluation from the master of DOT database. Oh, Piranha, you were supposed to get into NT War like a week ago. Wow. That's Piranha. I'm not sure. Which alliance are you in right now, Piranha?
Yay! I got a land to go.
Did you? Nope. Sounds divine pull worthy? Oh no, I can't be doing that right now. Scorpion says, we're doing pretty well. I like the Throne Wars. I just wish they would kick you to world view when you have problems and not restart the game. Yeah, I agree with you. Because that just happened to me. Yeah.
So the reason that they restart is that they're doing a resync.
I'm sorry, but what are you saying? Can you talk a little louder?
They're doing a resync. It's a resync when they do the reload.
So it's a resync when they do the reload. Interesting. Man, we really need one. We need like another land or 2 on wealth, or else we're gonna just drop right off. Or 38th. All right, so here we got the Yuki assessment ready. So let's just go to this group, see if we can find somebody. The Yuki assessment says, so compared to the first TW, I noticed a couple of improvements. Remember that there were lands you couldn't select? I have not seen those yet. Very good point, Yuki. That is right. There was a whole bunch of lands for some reason that you couldn't select last time around, and I haven't seen anything like that. Rob Lincoln says, I'm officially 2 for 7 now on 500 pulls. I'm actually curious if the Titan you have equipped affects the 5-star that you get. Both times I got the 5-star for the Titan equipped. Huh. You're number 1 in my server in the leaderboard. Oh, we're number 1 in my server in the leaderboard. Nice, the Red Life Gamer.
Zalon, you said we need another land donated to the Throne of Wealth.
Yeah, because it's a 39 and we have only 1 land there. So it'd be nice to have 2 or 3. Get a little bit higher up on the rank there.
Alright, there's one going in.
Oh, that makes me upset.
Wait a minute, Doom, you got it?
Well, I spoke too soon. It kicked me out right when I hit submit. So,
the world is right again.
Yeah, Shooter's gonna be real mad.
I don't know, like right as it gets to around 0, I get kicked out, and I come back in at 9 minutes, 30 seconds left, and there's no spots.
Yeah, Shooter, I usually can't even begin the process of submitting a land until after the 10-minute timer refreshes.
No, I got another one.
Bo, if I was sitting next to you, I would totally give you a nut shot.
That's not helpful. I mean, that literally all I'm doing is clicking the candle. I get past that screen, and then by the time I select land, it's full.
Yep.
So you have to wait till you can select the land, and then 3 or 4 times I get the reload, but eventually I get one to go through. But it's like getting a land an event in and of itself.
Ashley just sent one to the Throne of Wealth. I just watched 2 more people just donate just now.
Cheaters.
It's Ashley. It's Ashley and Ursula. See, Ashley just said, be patient on the second screen when you select the land. Coming from someone we just saw the message come across that said that Ashley just put the land on. So, be patient on the second screen when you select the land.
Hey guys, I just posted a video showing the way I've been posting lands. It's my strategy video.
Oh yeah?
Is it in land?
Yeah, I just put it in the Warhammer chat.
Is that a unlisted video there?
It's about 10 minutes long because it took me about 10 minutes to get a land posted.
No, listed on your channel.
Top secret strategy to post a land every 10 minutes while you're clip festing your way through. Anyway, I figure everyone's got to get their thoughts out there now that the devs told us they watch videos. Just give them some more homework.
Most definitely.
Wait, my food amount just glitched out. It has me at maxed. Is there? I'm guessing that's a known glitch.
Your food glitched out and you're above the maximum?
No, I mean it just keeps restoring to the maximum.
What? With
Yeah.
infinite food?
What? I mean, my gold's normal, but my food is not.
Well, I suggest filling up your troop queues.
Yeah.
Already done.
Already done. Okay, so from Yuki says a bunch here. So I do like that they tell you to raid when the throne is full. People tend to think sending lands is the best way to get crowns. Ironically, it is the best way. I feel like they should promote raids. And also, it kind of
They
sucks.
would promote raids by making it easier to post lands so you can get back to raiding.
Yeah. So an easier, not just the fact of easier posting of lands and a more medium range for the health. Not super low like last time, not super high like this time, but needs to be in a little bit more medium range, because what's happening is it's a fairness thing, but let's put it this way. If the highest players, if their lands that aren't getting attacked that much because they're incredibly hard to take down, take almost 8 hours to clear off the board, there's a problem. They shouldn't take that long. Okay, give it 4, 5 hours. Okay. But if it takes 8 hours plus because it's only going down 100, and that's fine. You can keep it at the 100 automatic that happens every 10 minutes. Whether you're hitting it or not, that's fine. You can keep that there because it's easy for the game to work with. But when it comes down to how much the actual land has initially, that needs to be modified. So,
Yeah, I kind of like the idea that 100 points equals 10 minutes, and that a raid usually takes off a half hour, and then you can boost that.
exactly.
But they seem to have gone a little bit overboard on the time that lands should naturally stay on there.
Exactly. So
I'm thinking that cut it half, make it like 4 hours.
How much of it is that, and how much is the fact that you can buy the food now instead of gems?
Ooh, wait. Ashley says the lands will raise when slot is available. Really?
Yeah, so when you're going through the initial contend screen, you get past contend to where it's looking at your land, and then there's like there's a dynamic where it will pop up and show you that you can go ahead and post. Now, I'm just click besting on that, but I don't have any faith that it's come up and I'm going to be engaged enough to actually catch it before someone else posts their land. But it may be that people can just wait like it's a waiting room. But still, I'd rather just post it into a queue so I can get back to raiding.
Exactly. Agreed. Yuki says we have 2 lands in wealth thrown. You get 15 crowns every 10 minutes. Yes. So basically, from what we've seen from a lot, from like League of Gods, for instance, besides from holding one throne all the way up at the top, is having also just a few in every other one, as you can see here across the bottom. So that seems to work, at least in the current
I think that's
state.
a good strategy if you can get those other positions pretty cheaply, but man, the cost of losing first place and going to second is going to wash out the value of having a decent spot on a second throne.
Yeah.
Yay, I got another land.
What are you doing?
Yeah, Shooter McGavin wants to know what you're doing right now, Bo.
I have literally this entire time, from the last time I saw land till now, I'm thinking, okay.
Oh, Bo, you always cut out whenever you're going to say something really, really good. What was that again?
I just okay.
You Cut out again.
Yeah, oh my gosh. Why does it always do that?
Yeah.
Because Bo's revealing secrets that he doesn't want anyone else to know.
Exactly.
Guys, you are missing an info that VP lands last 2 times more time, and when the TW started, all people were donating VP lands.
VP lands are better.
Well, I donate some VP land, so put your best Titans on your VP land and donate those. That's the strategy, baby.
It will last shorter when people start donating RSS lands. Huh. Interesting,
true.
Quick. Interesting, Quick.
I haven't.
So I was saying to word on here in a sidebar, I was saying you really shouldn't post anything but your best Titans, because the extra crowns you can get off of raiding the Crystal Islands are going to make it more profitable to keep on crushing out those small islands. So you really shouldn't give them a chance to both take your island off the throne and gain all those crowns.
I don't see where it's lasting longer. I don't.
Conference call with your fellow lawyers.
So how many raids can you do in 10 minutes? 5? So you get 1,000 versus 50 crowns? No wonder nobody wants to raid lands and just send all the time. Well, the thing is, Yuki, though, people are raiding constantly because they can't send any lands. That's why there's more raiding going on right now than anything else. So I feel like the mixture of having a first place and having a small amount and then also raiding like crazy is like the master plan. But again, for this beta, it's the master plan. I want to say that it will change, because the next time they release Throne Wars, they will change this up, and lands won't stay on as long as they do now, because they're going to see how many lands are still left at the end, and they're going to say, wow, we didn't need to have the health of the lands that high. So it'll be different next time. I'm going to say that already at this point. There's no way that we're going to be able to just take any strategies from this beta and immediately apply them to the next time. I don't think that'll be the case.
And I'd say you're right, partly, but just because from a cynical perspective, they're going to want to see lands burning off more, so people spend more to get land.
Exactly. There is going to be warning. I am now about to talk about Natural Motion's pockets. So there is a business aspect to this, so they are going to look at it like that and say, oh wow, the lands aren't going. How are we supposed to make money off of people purchasing lands if the lands aren't depleting fast enough? So there's that aspect as well.
All right, we can take our evil corporation hats off now.
Yeah, okay. We won't talk about that anymore. But yeah, to play the devil's advocate here, we have to make sure that we look at it from all aspects, because otherwise, if you're blind here and think that this is going to be the way it's going to stay, that's not going to be the case. Let's see if we can get a land in here in the next 2 minutes. Pick my spot.
Yay!
You got another land in?
Yeah, that's all my equals. So
Let's do a straight up.
Farming down in Masters right now, the farming is probably super amazing, Piranha, down in Masters and Champion. Oh wow, it already went.
Hey, good job, Shooter.
I saw it, Shooter. I saw it.
oh my gosh.
You did it, Shooter.
My screen froze, but at least it went through.
I'm still not seeing what Ashley was referring to as the land will rise if it's available.
I don't even know what throne I donated that to.
you just threw it to any throne. Oh gosh.
Just hunting.
What I'm doing is every few minutes after a battle, I'll click on each of the little throne icons because it takes you right to where you can press contend land. So I'm sure you guys already knew that, but I was just mashing it at this point out of pure frustration.
You mash.
Mashing. He's not pressing it. He's mashing it.
Yeah.
That's what you do when you're frustrated. You mash buttons.
I actually took my garrison defender off of my, or Skolinar off of my garrison and put my level 10 Kortham in honor of this event.
Now, I did it right at the time of change. I just did it, and I still got to reload. I did it right at changeover, and I got to reload.
I got those 4 lands sent through. I 8 or 10 reloads during that time period. Those 4 lands through.
I'll try that, Scorpion.
So I don't know how long the first stream went, but we're over an hour here on the second stream. So
That's Throne Wars for you.
yeah, I know, right? Hey Z, is Septic Belt good for a Kivu? Septic Belt, if I remember correctly, is gonna give, what is that, Titan armor? Oh gosh.
Resist.
Hold on.
Resist poison.
Hold on. Choo. Because for a Kivu, where are the S's? Come on. Being a champion, Kivu's a good poison champion too, so you should definitely keep leveling up a Kivu. I would highly suggest that.
I got another one in.
There you go.
All right.
I think so, at least.
Yeah, poison resist, Titan armor, Panther armor. Yeah, so, yeah. If you need more poison resist on that Titan, yeah, highly recommend it. Just for the simple fact that you want to make sure that your champion is walking around like my Ulrich was earlier, and was basically impossible to hit from a all the Panthers. Morbid Cloak though too also wouldn't be a bad one because there's health on there too. The Titan health right there is huge for champions because they already have a good amount of health. So Morbid Cloak would also be another good option if you need some more Panther poison resist. Dawn of Scrolling Hype. See, whenever there is a comment that needs to happen, it's Green Arrow that comes in. See, Green Arrow always. It's never, yo, what's up, Zalon and Bo? It's Dawn of Scrolling Hype. Thank you, Green Arrow. It's good to see you. Yeah, Panther armor health.
Scorpion, I tried it out, and it may have worked.
He doesn't know.
Enough to guarantee and say yes. But I am looking at donating my VP lands I just picked up, so I'll keep trying.
Fury on the in-game chat is back on. He goes, "Hi guys." He goes, "I mean, 2 hours of sleep."
Oh, Green Arrow, I just saw you were on and had to watch Jake's Done Right vid. Green Arrow, just so you know, Bo and myself have been doing a lot of everything we can to see if we can get in with Jake and Done Right. So it is definitely a project. It's definitely a project that's on the horizon. It's on the horizon, Green Arrow. It's not something.
Paul and I are eyeing that development very closely.
Yeah, very closely, Green Arrow. It's one of the only few games out there that it seems very promising for such YouTubers as Bo and myself. So that's in development.
So the difference between like Zalon and myself and the rest of the other guys is we only do the games we actually like to play.
Yeah.
Some of the other YouTubers will just, oh, this game is really popular. Let me do it. I don't do that. So,
Yeah.
I don't really care.
It's not about popularity, you know. If it was, I really wouldn't be streaming Dawn of Titans for popularity's sake. I mean, it is a popular game, but it's not a super popular that makes, your YouTube channel go from 0 to 1 billion in a second, It's not about that. Like Bo was just saying, we play games that we enjoy playing, but we do keep our eyes open in the respective fields of types of games that we enjoy to see if there is anything on the horizon. Yeah, I know. Hashtag RoboBo. I know. Anytime that Bo has spoken or had anything important to say, it seems to go Robo. I know.
Bo knows.
But see, since I can hear it a little bit clearer than everybody else, I feel like if any of you have ever had a child that's in their like 2s and 3s and 4s, when they're they talk, you can understand them better than everyone else can when you're their parent or a relative, close relative. So yeah, I can understand what Bo's saying, even if you can't. Grishaw Joyce, yes, Clash of Clans is very famous, but I did not like it compared to Dawn of Titans. Yeah, true, but I believe that, Grishaw George, I don't know, I believe that Done Right might be doing something a little different. Hey, Akink? Oh gosh, Sai? Oh gosh, I'm butchering your name, I'm so sorry. ACHINTSINGH? I'm just not sure exactly how to say it and pronounce it. But thank you for joining the stream. I'm Bo's translator. Yeah, on occasion. When you guys can't understand his y'alls, I'll let you know. It means you all.
Well, y'all ain't nothing wrong with that kind of talk.
Prometheo. You're funny.
I'm from South Carolina, actually. But no, I'm not the kind of guy who grew up watching NASCAR and up going fishing every weekend.
That's all right, even if you are.
I just ain't me.
Should we look at throwing some towards life now, since we're like at 23 land ahead on war?
I vote to sit on second.
On life? Yeah.
Really, look, guys. If we sit on war, we ensure ourselves a third place finish in the game because Momo Squad can't hold.
I would do everything I could to hold first place on the war front if I was you guys.
Yeah, I mean, if we can creep into top 10 on any of the other ones, I would. So like the 11th place one, if we can get into 10th place, that would be great. Or the one that we have 13th place right now, maybe move that up a little bit. But I don't know. I don't know if anything, moving too far away from the War Throne is anything. It wouldn't be all that great after that, really.
So I would look at it this way: if we collectively can post 5 lands to another throne and get a good return on that, then we should look at it.
Yeah.
But I as it is, I'd say we just keep on building a lead so that people stop trying to chase us.
True.
The thing is, if we hold the War Throne for the rest of the event, we come in third place.
Exactly.
Hmm.
Hold the War Throne.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't
Logo
lose.
Squad is they're in a distant second now. So.
All right, I'm gonna try for some.
No. A reload 13 seconds before.
I'm gonna try to contend some lands here again.
I just found a VP land, captured it, and sent it to a throne. Amazing. And he got
Oh, now if you click it, it just says cannot send. Wow. They must be watching. Developers, if you're watching right now, hello. if you're awake in England and you guys are just getting to the office, hello. So Dinesh Patel says, "Hey Z and Bo, they didn't offer any bundle of land and temple. It's only coming to specific people, Dinesh Patel. It seems like it's not going out to everybody."
Yeah, I don't have.
So when I go to the gem section, it's right here. It's the Head Start pack for $4.99, which very generously a few have donated during my streams yesterday yesterday and today. Yeah, it's still the same date for me, but anyway, it's. I don't want to spend the money on the VP lands yet because I feel like. Oh wait, here Scorpion Sting's telling me something, but yeah, I don't want to spend that if I know I'm not going to be able to donate the lands fast enough. Oop! Now Shooter's got it down. Shooter's sending them out like crazy now. All right, so Scorpion Sting to stay in that screen Zalon when it's grayed out. That is what you want until the lands rise. When they rise, then click and send. Ah, I see. Okay, that's what you mean by lands rise. Never mind, I clicked out of it. Yeah, I know. But when I'm back in that screen, I'll know what to look for. I thought for some reason that there was no way out of that screen besides clicking out of it.
So you don't
Hey,
actually
that land
have
took
to
us
click out of it,
from
it'll just
13
automatically
to
rise
12
the
in the Throne of Justice.
Oh, I'm sorry. Two people are speaking at once. What was that?
Good shooter.
I said I'm awesome.
Well, debatable, Shooter McGavin. So, no, but anyway, so, but what were you saying? Because Prometheus, I wanted to hear what you had to say, and Shooter, same thing for you. So one or the other. Go ahead.
I was saying, I thought you had to click out of that screen. It automatically drops out.
Ah, yes. Hi, bro, Zalon and Bo and everyone. Yes, Vita Lockham. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. Oh, yeah, Shooter, you were talking about how we dropped to, what, 12th place on that one when you dropped it?
Yeah. That was on Justice.
Yeah, that's a nice move. I'd like to drop one on Wealth.
I am making some people upset.
Are you? You're making people upset, Bo?
I found a few VP lands out there, and I captured them. I hit my big deal.
Okay, so you got him, you captured him, and then what happened, Bo?
I was able to send them to the throne.
Oh.
I hit my garrison.
if somebody's sitting on an unbubbled VP land at this point, that's just their own darn fault.
Oh, it's Seco Crazy Vito Loca. I remember you, Seco Crazy. It's been a long time. I've seen a lot of people recently on the stream today and earlier today that I haven't seen in a while. Thank you for joining in, though. I wanted to stream tonight to make sure I still caught a bunch of people. Holy crap. Ulrich's going crazy. I thought I was going to lose this one. Although, I am going to lose this one. I should have dropped troops. Crap. I did. I lost it. Well, I haven't lost many, so it's alright. The Scorpion Singh says they probably paid for those VP lands and Bo just waltzes in and takes them. Nice. Oh my gosh.
You got a defense?
Oh, I took another land out.
Nice.
We're almost close to an hour and a half, and it looks like here on the, it's almost been, I've almost been streaming for almost 3 hours, it looks like. So,
Together.
wow.
Land height.
Well, actually, it might be less than that, actually.
Yeah, I didn't know that. All my lands are grouped together. Set up on my ghost seat.
Oh, yes, also, too. Oh, Game Rescue posted another video. Beta testing feedback. Contention issue. Nice. Oh, Yuki's out. See you later. Yeah, I'm about an hour and a half in. I think I'm going to probably wrap this streaming up because it's starting to wind down a little bit. I still, of course, can keep going probably for a while, but obviously at this point I am really beat. Because it's going to look like I did 3 streams today, but it's really only 2. And I'm thinking about streaming again tomorrow morning. So it could be within like 10 it could be within 10 hours you see me live again. It's very possible. So alright, DOT community. So for everyone on here, let's see, we got Prometheus, Shooter McGavin, Doom, and Bo. So thank you for everybody joining here in The Voice. Thank you to District 13, and to, we also had another donation too, but I think it was on the other stream, so I can't look it up right now, but I do appreciate any donations that happened in the streams tonight, and something for us low-level players to do besides VP rating. Oh, I'm so sorry, Joseph. I'm sorry. I mean, of course, the developer said there was something else that was going to happen at the same time, but I can't make excuses up for anybody else, unfortunately. So.
Okay.
Good stream. Thanks for running it.
Yeah. I didn't play this game from a long time. Does it still good? 2/Shadow, it's a lot of fun. I'm having a great time in the Throne Wars right now. But I'm just wrapping up this stream. Been on for a while, so thank you everybody for joining in. Was there anything else on the voice chat? Shooter McGavin, Prometheus, Doom, Boganara, you guys want to mention here before we leave?
Nah, I think I'm good. It does still. I like it.
I would say that those guys having bad experiences to begin with, just keep trying. Hopefully developers are changing things, and if activity between all the players slow down, the game might be running more smoothly for you.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely. Can we check the rank before we go? Yeah, sure. We'll check the rank. All right, we're already dropping everybody off the stream, but here, let's check the rank. 4th place. And still holding the War Throne. And nicely in 4th place, actually. We just got to take Momo Squad down and see if we can get in top 3. We still have a chance at that. League of Gods and Force, when it comes down to being over 100,000 above us, it's going to be a little rough. But Momo Squad is still within reaching range for tomorrow. So, but being top 5 like this, very impressive, very nicely done. And it's all thanks to these players right here that are at the top of the list. Lord Thanos, Coach, Squigs, Conan, Green Egg, Globoid, Mig, Riohand, Gari, and Disaster. That's the top 10 right there. Doom, you're 11th. So you're an honorable mention. You're an honorable...
I mean, he sold...
I'm sorry, but what?
How many crowns does your top?
Top person has 8,996 crowns.
Woo, that's a lot.
Yeah, that's Lord Thanos. So you obviously can tell that getting for somebody... Yeah, Lord Thanos to being on the top right there with 8,996, and that's considered a lot. So you look at the milestones and go 12,000. Yeah, I mean that's a serious grind to be able to get to 12,000 at the end of 2 days.
I see Lord Thanos over 9,000.
Right. But Lord Thanos has Lord Thanos donated the throne?
Doesn't look like it. He has 0 land sent. It's all attacks.
Right. So that's not taking into account. So our score is a combination individually earned plus the lands that are holding, the 1,000 that we get every 10. So it's a combination.
True.
If you add our crown stuff, it's only about half.
Crowns only go to the alliance, they don't go to the player.
True. Godfather says, oh, wow, okay, Godfather. Sad to see the event being so slow and still being kicked out all the time while raiding or giving lands. Hope release will be stable. Yeah, agreed, Godfather. I hope so as well. So, all right, we're going to wrap it up here. So for the non-toxic gamers, my name is Zalon, and we got Prometheus. Go ahead. I didn't know if anybody else was going to say it. Go ahead.
And my name is Bo.
Yeah, there you go. I'm waiting for you.
And my name is Shooter McGavin.
There you go.
There you go.
Prometheo.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead, Doom. And Doom MTG.
Say what?
I said we're just signing off, and we're all signing off. Everybody have a good night.